This is the city.
It sure took us long enough.
Are the growth modules that birthed you. You were conscripted from birth, trained to kill one another ruthlessly and steal each other's life. That life energy pours into the flame clocks, becoming the fuel that feeds.
Look at this. He's got Noah's chin.
And the others don't look like anyone.
Tell us about them.
Long, long ago, they gained the power of Ouroboros. It
We're so high up!
What a view. I've never seen anything like it.
Certainly takes your breath away.
Can you save your observations for later? Come on!
Digging up ore.
Well, lucky devils.
Kevis Castle's got nothing on this dizzying height.
You're telling me. Just looking down makes me feel faint. My head kind of hurts.
Ah, yeah. It happens when you gain altitude fast. Don't worry, it'll subside.
Sana, you look great.
Oh, hey Dave, I didn't actually see your message there.
Entrance is up ahead.
Maybe we should change the title to Chapter 5.
Okay, I'll say what everyone's thinking. This is all sparking amazing!
Too much over the week.
This is the city.
It sure took us long enough. We shouldn't relax just yet, though.
Why the spark not?
We don't even know if they're really our allies yet. We can't get complacent.
Still on guard, huh?
Unlike some of you daydreamers, yes.
I'd like to believe them. Their eyes, they look the same as his.
They said they opposed Mobius, didn't they? It should be okay then, to trust them.
The enemy of our enemy is our friend. Gotcha.
Bloody Sparks. Why do I bother?
Thank you, Tyon, for looking out for us.
Yeah, sure. Whatever. I'll follow your lead. But please, stay vigilant.
Of course we will.
New Allied colony data.
It's bigger than half a dozen colonies.
Are there really so many people? This is beyond anything we could have imagined.
Ouroboros.
Ouroboros, yeah.
So they're Ouroboros?
And they're from Kevis and Agnes.
But they're just a bunch of kids.
Watch yourselves. There could be secret spies.
It's over. This place will be a war zone.
They're all whispering about us.
I feel we're not exactly welcome here.
Uninvited guests, one might say.
They're the ones who led us here.
Oh, hey! Doesn't she look similar to the Mobius we fought at Colony 4?
It's true. Wrinkly prune faces abound here.
Manana spy tiny people too! It's whole undiscovered race!
No. They must be humans just like us.
So you're Ouroboros, eh?
Huh?
You've got what, 1 or 2 years left? Some hope you are.
Don't know why Van Dam wasted that power on you.
What was he thinking?
What's your problem? Mind your manners.
Let me introduce you. These were our Ouroboros candidates. They trained relentlessly to fight against Mobius. Each and every one of them. That includes Shania there.
Candidates?
You happy that you stole Ouroboros from us?
All right, that's enough. Whatever the reason, the old man did choose him. To be fair, they have gone against quite a few Mobius already. They're the real thing, all right. You heard Shania's reports.
What reports?
I had her monitor your actions with extreme scrutiny. All the way from the valley.
Huh?
Since way back then?
Together, we are united in our cause.
Miss Vanden.
All right then.
Please, it's not their fault. They're not a bad lot, really.
That's easy for you to say.
Well, that was awkward as all ash.
We have some new names registered.
I'll introduce you to them another time.
Now I can do 120 per aircraft.
found power.
Oh, it is. There. One of these things. Not there. Oh, it's still to get to that again. Bye bye.
Whoa, new power!
You said that you were monitoring us earlier. So is that why you stormed the castle?
After the Ouroboros stone activated, Shania relayed the info straight back to us. So I'd been looking for a chance to contact you.
Oh, really?
We reckoned that you would just head straight here. What we did not expect was for you to dive straight into the heart of the enemy's base.
Ah.
I was flipping out. Your actions were so reckless. I started to wonder if our saviors were just a bunch of raving lunatics. It kind of looked that way.
That's a little too harsh.
Sorry, poor choice of words. How about hotheads?
Yeah, that's not a lot better.
Still, it helped us complete one of our primary objectives. Securing a number of growth modules.
What are those?
I'll show you. You'll find it quite interesting.
Yeah.
It's the very reason why we fight.
The clones. I'm guessing they're clones.
Now I know how you guys felt in Colony 4.
Right? At least they warmed up to us eventually. Maybe it'll be the same here.
We have some new names
What's
registered.
that?
So that's the state of affairs.
I ordered a new phone there earlier. Hopefully it'll come tomorrow. I need my new card for buying stuff tomorrow too.
We're now
the
more or less
Galaxy
above the
S23.
Sword's Hilt Guard. Even this place was once ravaged by war. By Kevis and Agnes.
I'm
Has
gonna
the
use
war
my
really
old
spread this
S21
far?
as for the new router.
There's even more. More husks underneath.
I just plugged my old phone into the... I just plugged my SIM card from the modem into the old phone and used that as a hotspot. on the new
Thanks.
one.
This right here is what the world is really like. Designed to keep us shackled.
Keep us shackled?
So that's the state of affairs.
Hey, Noah. You know that pile of husks
My
earlier?
new router is
You aren't thinking
based,
about sending those on, are
but
you?
it does allow you to use the USB tethering to share the data into the phone itself, and then it'll keep the phone charged. It's a bit of a workaround, but like,
Aren't those
Cradles.
if we get fiber, I wonder if I can use my router to
Your
pick up
so-called
the signal
cradles
from and repeat
are
it.
the growth modules that birthed you. You were conscripted from birth, trained to kill one another ruthlessly and steal each other's life. That life energy pours into the flame cloaks, becoming the fuel that feeds Mobius. In order for Mobius to exist, They must continue to claim life energy. And these cradles right here, they're used to recycle your lives.
Ethel.
Yeah. You live your lives in servitude so that Mobius can exist. And even in death, there's no release. You'll just keep getting recycled.
No way.
There's your shackles.
And that's why we saw
Soldiers bound by
Uni
Mobius's
before.
shackles
Already
are
dead.
destined only for mutual destruction. Those who lose their lives in battle, they're reborn anew. They wake from a castle cradle, a blank slate without a scrap of their former memories.
Wait, then that husk I saw.
Yep. That's you.
But if we keep your lives bound to the bodies, as we're doing here, they're of no use to them. This way, we can whittle away at their power.
So you've been doing this over and over again, then?
That's right. You don't want to know for how long, believe me. And yet, the price we pay to take down just a handful of Mobius is immeasurable. The city's residents, we're all descendants of the first Ouroboros.
The first Ouroboros?
What's a descendant?
Right. That's not a word you'd have any use for either, I suppose. Better to see for yourselves. Come, I'll show you.
Yeah, all the people in this city is they grow old, like they're supposed to.
So that's the state of affairs.
So we're born to fight, and then we die. Over and over and over.
I can hardly believe it, but it was Ethel, without a doubt.
I'm your guide.
Big responsibility. Where are we?
This is a maternity ward.
Maternity?
Doctor, may I? Come.
It's so small.
It's a little person.
It's so teensy tiny, but it move.
Much rejoicing!
It's okay to touch her.
Gently now.
slap.
She's so warm.
Place one finger in her palm.
Yep, little trick.
Hey, Santa! Look at this! You need to try it too!
Oh.
Whoa, you're right. Mimi, it's incredible.
Let me have a turn. What? This is incredible, Senna.
Funny, right? But this is human beings' true nature. If you want the ins and outs, go and ask the doctor.
All right then, lads and lasses. Who wants to know how babies are made? Well, you're in for a surprise. Buckle up!
This is how it should be. This is human nature. We are born defenseless, grow up. Then those who find a spouse create new life together, age, then return to the earth.
Yeah, it's a weird picture, man.
Thank you. I mean it.
Monica, what was that word you used? Spouse?
A partner in romance.
Rome?
The feeling of having someone very precious to you. That'd be one way of putting it. You'll understand too someday. it might be that you already do.
Oh, I'm gonna catch up with her.
Tyon, look.
It looks the same as the one before.
Who are they?
The first Ouroboros.
Oh, look.
The founders, we call them.
The first Ouroboros?
That one. She looks a bit like Mimi.
Look at this. He's got Noah's chin.
And the others don't look like anyone.
Tell us about them.
Long, long ago, they gained the power of Ouroboros. It let them match Mobius blow for
The first
blow.
one looks like a bit like
The city folk you
what's
see
the
here,
first game?
we're all descended from them.
Bound by their blood.
It was the queens, so they say. Kevis and Agnes. Their powers united created Ouroboros. Ouroboros are the only ones that can take down a Mobius. Although, there can only be 6 Ouroboros alive at one time. By activating the stone's cage here, those with aptitude can become Ouroboros.
Only 6? Why so few of them? I get it. That's why they got so upset.
Finally clicked? There's only so many seats and stones. The one that my father was moving, it took a long time to be found.
Think I'm finally getting the gist of this whole Ouroboros deal. But the queens?
Not those sham figureheads in the castles. The real queens.
Yes, real queens. I knew that soulless piece of clockwork junk wasn't the real deal.
Does that mean our queen is false too?
We're still trying to pinpoint the true queens. They're out there somewhere, sleeping.
What for?
Why else? To take our world back from Mobius and set things to rights. The true queens will help us there.
Hang on a bleeding second. Ouroboros were born, like, generations ago, right? But you said the queens are sleeping. Are there humans who can even live that long?
Now that, I don't know too much about.
Then what do you know?
Well, the legend goes that both of the queens, their lifespans are supposed to be incomparably longer than ours.
And you're pinning your hopes on that?
At the moment, that's about all we can do.
Oh, because one's scientia and the other one's a blade, basically.
All right. So, when the world is back to rights, then what?
The people you've seen here, the way they live their lives, that could be everyone. Babies, children, adults, the old, they're all a part of nature's cycle.
And that would go for us too?
There'll be more to life than just fighting to survive. We'll weave the tale that we were always meant to tell.
Don't give up. 10 years? You kids deserve better. The only thing that can change all this is the will of Ouroboros. You kids and your lot.
Though, some of us around here still ain't too keen on the idea.
What?
So, those people from before,
They're happy living in the moment. As long as they can hide away and cover their eyes, they don't give a damn about the rest.
So our lives mean nothing to them.
If they can't see or hear you, then as far as they're concerned, you don't even exist.
Closing their eyes to what's in front of them.
A lot of folks here think that way.
But that's just like Mobius. Then the only difference is whether or not they benefit directly.
You catch on quick. I can see why my dad chose you guys. But the will of the Founders, it lives on in us warriors. Mobius can't reign forever. If we can continue freeing young folk like you, maybe life can get back to how it should be. That would be best for all of us.
For sure. I'm with you. I think we'd have to be lunatics not to believe you, after what you've shown us.
I believe it too. Seeing how you live your lives, it made me feel really envious. Feeling that warmth, part of nature's cycle. We need to protect that. I agree. It was so precious.
Chapter 5, we only got like 2 cooking. Should this more.
Hey, the colony relations changed.
Man, I think I need some time to process all this.
Yeah. Quite a weight to carry. Absorbing all this in one go.
Back to work, unfortunately.
Yeah, you can't always give 100%.
Saved a bonus XP for another couple of levels. Fuck. I have 2. Like, how do I, There's no way I can find more though. split it up because I only have 2 and I'm pretty sure I'm near half the
Can't forget our progress update.
Personal hygiene is every soldier's duty.